Hey, what's up, my little tattletales? How y'all doing today? Well, if you are Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian, baby, you are doing everything you can to discredit Ray J, but baby, you just proved Ray J's case, you guys. And what I never thought would have happened, it looks like Ray J has Kim and Kris by the short of the hairs. Listen, I was waiting for them to respond. They had to. They tried to literally cover things up, but as things developed, it became more and more evident. You're gonna have to speak on it. However, y'all, if this is the evidence they have, if this is what they're going for, Ray J gonna be buying a yacht, a villa, the world. You guys, they literally came back and clapped back and basically confirmed everything Ray J said. Yeah, you're not gonna believe it. Anyway, let's get into this mess. But before we do, just a little housekeeping. Hit that like and subscribe button. I just hit 100,000. Listen, I'm working toward 1 million. Y'all know I'm out here hustling, out here on camera, showing my face, hustling. And also, don't forget, I did a bomb interview with Candy Burrs, and the Real Housewives of Atlanta recap is up. Okay. I know you don't care. Let's get to this mess because, baby, this is directly from TMZ, and this is Kim and Kris's clapback. Yeah, it's curtains. All right, let's get into this mess. As we know, Ray J did the live, heard around the world. Go ahead, there's a full live up. I am going to be breaking down more of his accusations as the day goes on. But let's get into the long-awaited clapback. Now, what did Ray J said? Kim and Kris were the biggest liars of the century. Not only did Kris have a part in the Vivid deal, but Kris also helped rent out a studio, made a second, maybe third tape, but a definite second tape in Santa Barbara, was on the premises while the tape was made, watched the tape, and then gave her feedback on what she thought would be the biggest one. Okay, that's shocking enough. We said those rumors of Kris being called Pimp Mama Kris, oh my God, it doesn't look like they were rumors, right? However, I kept waiting. I said the Kardashians have to respond to this. A lot of the local media, TMZ and Radar, all these places completely ignored it, even though it was bombshell. And I remember sitting there to myself and thinking, you know what? Watch the media places that completely ignore this because they are the ones firmly in the Kardashians' pocket. However, the news got too big, and by Monday, media outlets were starting to report it. So I was waiting, and I was like, all right, Kris and Kim definitely have to say something. And baby, they did. And y'all, I have to laugh. You guys, look at this mess. Because I'm going to break down how they thought that they were doing something where they proved Ray J's point, and they also gave us more insight into more messiness. Are y'all ready for this? Okay. And also the Members Only Live is coming up this Friday, so make sure y'all locked in and ready. We breaking all this down. Okay. Now, here's the article. Let me just put this into the stream, shall we? So it says, Kim and Ray J's sex tape was early cash cow. Kim and Ray J got an email touting sales numbers. To which I said, okay, what way are they going with this? Are you trying to say like you would have did it too? You know how some people, when people do horrible things or things that you're just like, your mom watched your tape and helped broker it? I mean, I understand the business point. If my daughter, my son, anybody was selling a tape of that magnitude, I would want to be involved in the business aspect to get every dollar they had. Now, Kris, I mean, if you're going to sell yourself, sell it. Don't just miss heaven by an inch. You better jump over and miss it by a mile. But I will say this, right? All right, you did that. That might make sense, but you guys lied and said that the tape was stolen. Let's not forget. You guys lied and said that you were a victim of Revenge P and put out a case to sue. But at that time, it was out and you just said, there's no point. I'm just going to have to take the money. And I was like, girl, go ahead, right? Well, let's look at, right, how they basically told each other. Let's just get to this, right? So you're saying, okay, it was only for the money. Is that where you're going? But it gets better because look at the evidence they give, which proves Ray J's point. Kim Kardashian and Ray J's sex tape was a success right off the gate, making more than $1 million in the first 6 weeks after it released. And according to an email sent to them, both were making serious bank. All right, so you're trying to, talk to the morally decrepit people that's just like, I do it too for $1 billion, right? Now look at the evidence. Actually, let me finish reading this and I'll show you all the evidence. They said we obtained an email from Vivid Huncho Steve Hurst dated May 1st, 2007, in which he informs Kim the tape made $1 million for a little bit under $1.5 million, including the majority, a little bit under $1.25 million, a little bit over, coming to DVD sales. Okay, now here's where TMZ starts with their BS, trying to do the Kardashian spin. They said, it's interesting. The tape was released on March 14, 2007. Kim filed a lawsuit on February 21st, 2007 against Vivid, claiming she didn't authorize the release of the tape. The case was dismissed. Presumably, it was settled on April 27, 2007. Just 4 days later, Kim got an email from Vivid with sales figures. All right, are we there? They go on to say, RayJ said over the weekend, Kim actually signed on from the get-go and even produced his contract with a list of tapes, saying Kim wrote the inventory list. He also produced a letter from her and says it has the exact same handwriting. Steve Hurst has openly talked about the deal in the past, calling it a difficult deal to get done because he says Kim truly did not put the tape out. Okay. Now, first of all, TMZ's also leaving out one important piece of evidence. Kim's fingerprints were also on the contract. RayJ had forensics done on that. I also dug through, go watch my video on Smoking Gun. That's the name of the video, where I found Kim's law school notes that she was putting on her Instagram live, bragging about her being in, she's not in law school, but bragging about her law school apprenticeship and her studying torts. And the letter that she posted to her father saying, Happy Father's Day, Daddy. She found an old letter. I actually put that up side by side with RayJ's. It shows that RayJ looks like he's telling the truth, right? But let's look at this evidence that they're pointing to, right? So here we have the sales, DVD, Internet Licensing International, right? Expenses, taxes, and affiliate traffic. Wow, this is pure profit. Total revenue less expenses. Third party gets a 12.5% share, less recruitment balance, total proceeds or deficits. Now get this. This is important. Let's look at this email. Now close your eyes and imagine. Imagine we live in a world where Kim's telling the truth. So just close your eyes and imagine. You have gotten a personal tape stolen from you. A company got hold of the tape. This is Kim's story. Got hold of the tape and said that they were releasing the tape to the mass market. You were looking at your reputation. You were looking at your pride. You were looking at your dignity. You don't know how it's going to go. You don't want to be known as a home video star. You rush to court and you're like, I'm suing to stop the release. Or for whatever reason, the case is settled. You're saying that you hated it. You dealt with a lot, all this stuff. I would think it's very contentious. It's basically all out war. Y'all, let's read this email. And this is what I mean about sometimes you have to pay attention to the details because people tell them themselves in the details, but I guess they couldn't cover this up. Statement from Kim Kardashian. Original message, Stephen Hurst to Kim. Forward, statement of Kim Kardashian, superstar. Hey guys, here's the first statement. Hey guys. 1.4 million in sales a month. I think that's pretty good. All backup is available by customer pricing, etc. Does this sound like people that were at war? Does this sound like anybody that had any problem? Does it sound like he was talking to someone that actually filed a suit for $5 million and was forced to drop it and is bitter? Or do you sound like a business partner, happy? And the reason I say this, because in a court of law, this evidence is going to be presented and you're going to have to ask a jury, does this sound like this was a point of contention? Does it sound like this was your mortal enemy? Does it sound like someone who basically was trying to circulate a stolen home video tape? Hey guys, not hello, Mrs. Kardashian. You can tell by this, at least in my opinion, this was not even a formal legal document. This wasn't even like, I want to see what we got. And you're writing a business email like, hello, Mrs. Kardashian, attached, please see the proceeds, blah, 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 blah. There's nothing formal about it. There's nothing business about it. It sounds like two people who have a friendly partnership. hey guys, ... Here's the first statement, ... 1.4 million in sales last month. I think that's pretty good. Again, does this sound like anything that Kim, which is why I have to laugh out loud, that this is the best Kim and Kris can come up with? No, I get it. Kim's gonna have to fight this out in court. It looks like everything RayJ's saying may have some validity because they have not gone back and forth with them. But I have to ask you this. After all these things, all your shooters, all the cannons, all the guns, everything that you have ready on deck to go to war, because you used it against Black China. You used it about your housekeeper that's suing you. If you guys don't know, just Google my playlist, right? There's a whole bunch of things where I document. You people so much as a sneeze in the wrong way, you sued them and you got your shooters ready. And this is how you react to RayJ. This is how you react to what RayJ said you were doing. This is how you act to his live saying your mom sat in the same building while you was getting bust down, then literally watched the review because she wanted to see what the best one was, and then picked the one that she thought would sell the best. And now and this goes in, RayJ also said this, that they never settled. He basically said, and this was actually implied, that 5 million lawsuit was a cover story because they thought it actually made the tape look more marketable, that it was stolen. The same way Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee's tape was stolen, the same way Paris Hilton's tape was stolen. They wanted that same narrative because that's what was popping back then. And why? For a reality TV show. I know now anybody can get a reality TV show, but when Kim K and Kris Jenner were entering the deal, one, everybody couldn't get a reality TV show. Only stars. So what does that mean? Your mama saw you dating a famous man. Because again, Kim is more famous than Ray, but back then RayJ was the one that was popping. So your mama saw you, right? Dating a more famous man, a much famous. And she knew that was the type. She had to borrow money from Kathy Lee Griffith. Kathy Lee Griffith said, why don't you launch a reality TV show? But they needed to get some buzz going because Kim was nothing but Paris Hilton's little lackey. So they needed to get the buzz going. So what did they do? You guys talked RayJ into doing the tape, right? You talked RayJ into doing the tape. You made a cover story. Oh, we'll act like it was stolen and we'll sue. But then you dropped the suit immediately. And I do tend to believe RayJ's version of events because this email does not sound like it sounds like there's much love, a fun partnership, and everybody's good about what, and even the way he goes, here's the figures, ... It's so unprofessional. It's not anything that's a point of contention. Again, let me know what you think in the comments. But if this is the best that Kim K and Kris Jenner have to do, baby, RayJ might as well pick out his new island. All right, y'all. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.